In tonight's headlines, Duterte admin ready to assist next presidency. NPC sees less text spams in the coming days. COVID-19 cases in the country at 2,829,618. Privacy Commission urges digital hygiene. Shear line to bring rains over parts of the country. And monetary policy key in addressing pandemic's impact. Good evening. Today is Thursday, November 25, 2021. I'm Miguel Paulo Tagonon and this is Tribune News on Cue. Here are the stories for this evening. Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez III on Thursday said the Duterte administration is ready to assist the next presidency during the transition period in 2022 in addressing four primary concerns that will affect the country's economic stability. The four economic concerns are prudent debt management in relation to growing the economy above 6% per year, inflation caused by global shortages, pandemic-induced inequalities, and climate change, Dominguez said in a statement. The finance chief said that after going through a difficult episode amid the pandemic, the Philippines is poised for a strong recovery towards a more inclusive economy owing to the strength of its institutions and the firm foundations laid by the Duterte administration over the last 5 years. He said that on top of the ensuring fiscal prudence, the Duterte administration also introduced numerous policy reforms such as the reduction of red tape, the digital transformation of public agencies, implementation of a national ID system, infrastructure modernization, and a rationalized corporate income tax and fiscal incentives policy through the Corporate Recovery and Tax Incentives for Enterprises Law. The National Privacy Commission is expecting spam text messages to lessen in the coming days as local telecommunications providers intensify their crackdown on cybercrime. NPC Commissioner Raymond Liboro said telcos have blocked the website domains that are linked to the messages while banks have frozen the accounts of the users that were victimized by the scammers. He added that the scam is called smishing, which uses SMS to trick people and they bring the victims to a website with the danger that the victims may lose money. Liboro reiterated that they are convinced that international syndicates are behind the scam, as smishing is also reported in other countries such as India, Malaysia, and Singapore. The Department of Health reported 975 confirmed COVID-19 cases on Thursday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 2,829,618. This brought the active cases to 17,796, and of the total, 52.7% are mild, 5.4% are symptomatic, 14.4% are severe, and 6% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 2,763,947 after 1,029 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 47,875, with 193 fatalities recorded. Latest data from the DOH also showed that 30% of the country's intensive care unit beds are utilized, while 19% of the mechanical ventilators are also in use. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat makabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Boom.
Watch out for the new episode of the Athletes Tribune Season 2. Mga nakakaintrigang usapan.
Team, may kinalaman ba yun sa pag-transfer mo to another team?
Diretsahang tanungan.
Ano yung say mo pag kinukumpara ka kay Gia Morado and kay Diana Wong?
Abangan ang 3-time UAAP bestsetter, Ateneo Lady Eagles Fab 5 member at 2011 Shakey's V-League Season 8 Final Most Valuable Player, Jem Ferrer. Ngayong Lunes na, November 29, 7pm dito lang sa mas pinafun at mas exciting na all-new season ng The Athletes Tribune. Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
In other news, the National Privacy Commission has urged citizens to always exercise digital hygiene in order to not to fall as prey to cybercrime smishing, along with the assurance that the Commission is now coordinating with authorities and telecom companies in order to curb the said crime victimizing mobile phone users. In an interview with Daily Tribune's morning show, gising na NCP Commissioner Raymond Liboro maintained that citizens should always be cautious in entertaining unsolicited text messages from unknown senders by exercising digital hygiene, as smishing activities can instill tangible harm to its victims.
Telcos, no? Kasi responsibilidad nila ito, di ba? At kailangan nilang sagutin ng katanungan paano nakakakuha ng mga text ang ating mga mamamayan na dumadaan sa kanilang infrastructure, no? At alam mo, ito ay napaliwanag din nila at marirealize mo, no, na komplikado na rin ang yung complex network na dinadaanan ng data, no, yung data handling and data transfer bago siya nagiging SMS, no? Halimbawa, 'di ba, may hindi na lamang ngayon kung ikaw ay gumagamit, ayoko na sana mag-endorse, pero kung magagamit ka ng Apple, no, iPhone, pwede ka na rin mag-text na hindi dumadaan na sa tinatawag na cellular network. So, tinitingnan natin saan ba naging gap nito, no? Bakit nakakapasok? So, we are following certain leads at mahalaga dito, no, ay nagtutulong-tulong naman yung nasa industriya.
Recently, the NPC ruled out that smishing activities in the country or the fraudulent practice of sending text messages to induce individuals to reveal personal information are run by a global crime syndicate, not by a group that has gained unauthorized access to contact tracing forms, which was one of the first suspicions. Liboro also revealed that currently, telecommunication companies have already unplugged the fraudulent conduits or domains used by smishing perpetrators following an initial probe. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that the shear line or tail end of a frontal system will be affecting the eastern section of northern and central Luzon, while the Intertropical Convergence Zone or ITCZ will also affect Palawan, Visayas, and Mindanao. Mindanao, Bicol Region, Eastern Visayas, Palawan, Cagayan, Isabela, Aurora, and Quezon will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms with possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to, at times, heavy rains. Batanes and Babuyan Islands will have cloudy skies with rains due to the northeast monsoon with possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to, at times, heavy rains. Metro Manila and the rest of Calabar Zone, Mimaropa, and Visayas will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms with possible flash floods or landslides during severe thunderstorms. And in business, monetary policy plays a crucial role in mitigating the negative impact of uncertainty and shocks caused by COVID-19 pandemic, according to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. BSP Governor Benjamin Jokno said that the central bank decisively pursued an accommodative monetary policy stance to ease financial market stress and provide support to domestic demands. Against a backdrop of low and stable inflation and well-anchored inflation expectations, the BSP mobilized its monetary instruments, which include a cumulative 200 basis point cut in the policy interest rate, an initial scaling down of liquidity absorption operation, and reduction in the reserve requirement by 200 basis points alongside other extraordinary measures. Moreover, the PSP's policy stance reinforced the national government's broader and direct efforts in mitigating the adverse impact of the pandemic on firms and households. That wraps up the story, Sinai. We would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Mary Kay, Department of Tourism and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. And before we go, it's 30 days before Christmas. Again, this is Miguel Paltagonon, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Boto mo to Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama sina Compi Manalo at Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkalusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa health and wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Q. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there, mga katribu!
Boto mo to Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its vibrant community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.